Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista back to do the weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know your Moon and Rising sign, Capricorn, check the link in the description box called alwaysastrology.com, and that way you can find out your entire birth chart. So for additional messages to help through the week, you can check out your Moon and Rising signs. And hopefully those are helpful as well. So this is for the week of June 13th to June 20th. Boy, we're sliding right into summer, which is super fun. I will be using the Healing with the Angels Oracle for the central spread. 3-card spread like last week. However, I will be pulling the bottom of the deck card for general energy. I kind of prefer that, I guess, especially for a smaller reading. So we're going to do that this week. And then, as always, we'll be pulling additional message cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and the Medicine card tarot. So Capricorn, this is a general reading, whatever is most prominent in your life. I will get you to apply these messages to, and hopefully they are healing and helpful for you in some way. Links to the cards I'm using as well as to my ebook and a little description about why I do what I do are in the description box as well. So hopefully you find that helpful. And then within the next few weeks, probably up to I guess about a month from now, I'll be uploading more content about like lifestyle content where I'll be talking face to face to you, which is going to be pretty cool. So I look forward to that and getting to know my viewers better and learning more about you and how we can help each other heal and help the world heal. So Capricorn, as always, I'm going to begin with a little prayer for you, and then we will get 3 jumpers out and begin your reading. So I wish for you all success, joy, and wellness. I call upon Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Metatron, and Uriel to guide this reading in peace, clarity, protection, and wisdom. I ask that Gaia please bless this reading for Capricorn. So already what we have in your central position, Capricorn, is the card Signs. Now this is really fun because this is really going to be particular to each and every Capricorn who's watching this, regardless of what your general issue is for the week. What this card is suggesting is twofold. It is one, that there is something right under your nose that you're not looking at, paying attention to, or acknowledging for whatever reason. No one's judging, but it's already here is the point. It's already here. It's already in front of you. It's already available. For whatever reason, there's been skepticism, a reluctance, resistance, whatever that is, okay? And the best of us are prone to this, particularly if a sign to something means an expansion or a change in some regard. Again, for whatever reason, all human beings of any zodiac sign, many of us, particularly at special stages of our lives, are just resistant to change, right? It's difficult. However, I see this being an extremely positive portion of your life because the change, whether it's big or small, is going to be positive. Once we see cards like Signs, especially in a central position, this is the universe saying, at least in my view, for this spread, in the mind frame that I'm in and using the cards and sort of coming where I come from, this just means that something is available to you that is ready for the taking, okay? Something is ready for you. And again, when I say general issue, I mean, is it finance, health, travel, romance? Is it business? I mean, any one of these things, right? But certainly whatever is most prominent to you. Now, this is interesting. So, to one side of the Signs, which means, again, to me, something is before you. It's for the taking. It's yours. It even belongs to you. It's where you need to be right now. Even if it's new, even if it's weird, even if it's, like I said, even if on some level it's going to include change, I just see this as being so incredibly, it's supposed to, right? Because it's next level. So I think the question here, or the concern around this issue of signs, and we'll look at these up close in just a moment, is, are you ready for what the universe is ready to give you? Okay? And I hope it's healing. I hope it's togetherness and connection and health, right? I mean, no one needs any more drama. No one needs any more problems, concerns. I don't think that's what this is talking. I don't think this is like, oh, here's a sign that there's more problems. No. I think this is next level. This is high vibrational stuff. And the reason, again, that I say this, and we'll look at clues in the artwork and the cards again, but this woman is creating a universe. She's creating an entire universe that belongs to her and has everything she needs in it. And she's designing this, and it's hers, but she has to take it. She has to be part of that process. She can't just sit idly by. And I think because it's next level, what if she just looked at it and imagined it? Or what if she touches it and then goes, oh, that's pretty, and then walks away or whatever? No, you have to be part and parcel of this. So, okay, so with the Truth and Integrity card, ooh, this is interesting because next to signs, and it's interesting to note, and so much of this is just automatic talking. So I'm looking at cards, thinking about your sign, thinking about your placements, rulerships, everything when I do individual signs. So okay, Capricorn, this is what's going on for you. And then I see Truth and Integrity next to this. And I'm like, something needs you to make a move. Something needs a decision. You need to either accept something or completely not let go of something. Not reject, but let go of it. Ooh, this is the path though. It isn't just a willy-nilly, oh, yeah, no, I'm ready for the next level. I'm going to throw it away. This, whatever you're walking away from or getting involved with, requires, if you want it to work out well, if you want it to be successful, if you want to be fair, if you want it not to kick you in the butt in the future, this needs to be met with both of these terms. Now, contemplate these this week, dear Capricorn, if you will. The terms are truth and integrity. Interesting. You think that a card could just like be one, right? Like truth is a really interesting and overwhelming concept. So is integrity, but these are together. These belong together this week. So what is in your life this week where you are needing to meet something? That's a pile. I'm going to keep shuffling until we get one more. What are you needing to be honest? So I'm looking at truth and simple and pragmatic about integrity. What are you going to need courage with? What are you going to need to be able to stand tall about when you tell your truth, right? Integrity. It's kind of missing in most of the human race. I don't know what happened. I don't like to think we bred it out of ourselves. But this used to be a thing. Integrity. It used to be what politicians had, right? It's why they get voted in the first place. It's why we looked up to people in positions of power at all, because they had integrity and it was something to aspire to. So if this is missing in your personal life or in your business world or look, on grand scale issues, and I'm talking about world events, if this is missing and you're really having a problem with this and you find that, where did this go? Why are we missing this? This is a real problem. We need integrity in the world. I'm going to say if this is something that you see missing, you want to see reintegrated into society, and you think you have what it takes, because I do. I think that Capricorns are in this position 100% to do this. This is your job this week, Capricorn. Now, if this is large scale, cool. But even if this is small scale, if this is about you, by you, for you, has nothing to do with anyone else, this is still critical to work from a place of both truth and integrity. I think you will be, if you're not already aware of how to do this or why this is as important as it really is for you this week, there is going to be a sign. It's going to be a flashbulb moment. It could be from a loved one and you totally expected it, or even more fun, it could be in a lineup at the store from a stranger. It could be a little blip on a radio. It could be something you overhear in a conversation that you're not even meant to, quote unquote, it's not your conversation, but you hear something. It's a sign. It could be an actual vision. It could be a dream. It could be a memory, a very, very strong memory. That it's funny sometimes with like omens and memories and signs and symbols. Some things that we didn't consider important before become really important when we're ready for that message. And that's what I'm going to suggest is going on with you this week. Capricorn is whatever, oh yeah, I am going to draw from the bottom. Whatever is going on this week is going to be fun to get to the bottom of. I think it's going to create a little bit of excitement, this sign here. So your final card out to the side here. Wow, 10 minutes. It got really long. Okay. So we have the card body care. If this is about taking care of your actual body, and this is internal, external organs, teeth, mental health, all of it, all body care. If this is strictly about the health of the body, truth and integrity plays a massive part in that as well, in that you are honest with your physicians and care workers, anyone in assisting you in your highest good needs to be told the truth, and you need to be honest about what you need from them as well, because they will give it to you. That's what they are there to do. So overall energy for the week is study. This is merely seeing something through a new lens, okay? As an overall energy, it's not a central issue, but it is something that you're going to be learning about, probably about yourself, okay? This week I don't think is going to include actual, academic study, for example, or you won't necessarily be the person in charge of, let's say, reading about health issues or body or mental health or whatever. But I think it's an overarching energy to the week. I think there is going to be a level of seeing something clearly that you didn't before, even if it's because you're letting yourself and you didn't let yourself before, okay? And it could have always been there. So briefly, we'll go over these. Like I said, the signs, she's creating her universe there. She's touching it. She's part of it. But it did come from her hands. Signs from the universe, so to speak, okay? So however that it appeals to you, keep your eyes and ears peeled, if you can, with a little bit of excitement, okay? With a little bit of I can't help but say the word excitement. Like, I'm excited for you looking at this. I really think that things are going to be shifting positively for you this week, particularly if you choose to act with truth and integrity this week. Certainly if you are, and you are being projected upon the opposite of this, I wouldn't accept it. Don't allow this in your life. Put your foot down. If people are dishonest with you and don't act with integrity, that's not allowed in your world, okay? Because that obviously it's a low vibration and it steals from health. And we are looking at body care here. So it's really important to remember to laugh, to be free, to be light, to be gentle. When we're looking at study, the card study again, and we're looking at the rainbow effect, we're looking at something through a new lens or with new eyes. It's a really beautiful way of, that was already turned up. Cool. It's just looking at something with a fresh set of eyes, and anytime that occurs, certainly in my life, it's automatically exciting. So hopefully this will lend a great deal of excitement to the week. So one of the additional cards is why. These are large questions. This is not why is the sky blue. Anytime we pull the why card, this is always about larger, where do I belong? Why do I belong here? Why is this happening? Why am I this way? Why do I interact in the world this way? Why is this happening at this time? So large scale questions here. We are looking at ancestral images here. We do have an Aboriginal woman touching a book with wings. So there could be, particularly with body care, or if there are any health issues, we could be looking at ancestral concerns, something that your parents or grandparents, etc., had gone through that you're currently experiencing. You could be finding answers there if there are questions around health. But if the ancestry isn't part of the issue or the large-scale questions, there could be esoteric or large religion or large-scale, even political queries this week regarding your place in the world with regard to those particular, I would say, manifestations of power. Okay, so with your final card is the grouse. The grouse, its key word is sacred spiral, and just, I mean, it's not light stuff here, right? Like, I'm not saying it's heavy and it's negative. I'm just saying we're looking at large scale questions and then the sacred spiral. So like large scale, very, and then with the signs and the whole universe in the central position here. So you're looking at maybe even questions about beginnings and endings, life and death, wellness and illness, maybe even polarities this week. But Ultimately, what I will leave you with is truth and integrity. Contemplate those terms this week, see how they play out for you, and I hope that this was helpful, Capricorn. I enjoyed reading this for you as always. If you have a moment, sound off below. Let me know how this works out for you this week, and make sure you subscribe. I upload a video for your sign weekly. In the meantime, take good care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.